All right, on today's episode of Python Papi, we're back inside our TensorFlow course, and we did finish up our error sanctioning module. And today we did start a new module. It was the training and optimization module. Now let's have a look at what we went over today. Now, here we will be going over training and optimization. Recall that our model was a linear function, which we are trying to fit such that M and C are peaked so that the errors are minimized. So looking at this, we could have another line drawn. We could have this other line drawn and then have a line that crosses that new line to connect to our y equals mx plus c equation. Let me give you a look at the lines that we had to draw manually. Again, this is VSC, so I did the best I could. So this is our initial line here that goes to our equation, the y equals mx plus c. This is the extra line that we generated, and this is the line that we generated down here that crosses over the one that we added and goes up to our equation also. Now, I know that doesn't make much sense right now, but just follow along with me. So essentially, we can have an infinite number of lines that we generate. So in order to get this MNC, we use the method commonly used, which is the stochastic gradient descent. Now let's understand how this works. We'll just write out this formula we have. We have a weight which has to be updated. We recall that initially our weights are random. So we randomly initialize our weights. This means that if we randomly initialize M and C, and then let's suppose we have M equals 0. So we have M equals 0, and then let's say that we have C equals 1. Then in that case, we would have something like this line here. See graph below for M equals 0, C equals 1 line. And that's going to be this line right here. See this line that's out of whack that goes straight across all the other lines? That's the line we generated right there. We just by randomly placing our numbers. So in order to get this, we did that part already. We did that part, and it's clear that this line isn't very representative of our data we have. So we could do is update our MNC such that they take of values that permit us to adapt to this data set, which will be given. Now, the way that this is done is we've said already is with the SGD, stochastic gradient descent algorithm, and this is how it's done. Now, I'm not going to go into all of the steps that we took to get to that particular solution. It was a lot. We did have to do a lot of graphing and a lot of math, but yeah, that's what we went over this morning, and we did start a new module, so I'm taking it slow to make sure we get a grasp of everything before we move forward. But we will be moving forward, and I will keep you guys posted every step of the way. This is the Python Papi. You guys stay Gucci.